All right, y'all. It's time for some drama slop. It seems like there is something going on with Love and Deep Space. I have no idea what's going on. I have no context as to what's happening with the game, but I'm gonna try my best to summarize what's going on. I heard that the devs they canceled the character. Like a lot of people were expecting this character to release, but then the devs cancel this character. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna watch this video here made by my boy Sticks here. He's gonna provide some context. This is a 33-minute video. Holy yap. But yeah, he's gonna provide some context. And I'm interested to see what's going on because you guys remember the what was that drama again? It was with a different game. Uh Snowbreak. Yeah. You guys remember Snowbreak and how the game went in indefinite maintenance because uh some people from a lot of these feminist women in the CN community reported the game, and a lot of these women were from the Love and Deep Space community. So yeah, that was crazy. That was I think that was a few months ago, and I think the game is back, but they heavily censored the game. But yeah, so that was the last time I was up to date when it comes to, Love and Deep Space drama. And I know that a lot of people out there they're gonna have this mindset where since the CN Love and Deep Space community, they're the ones who are behind um Snowbreak, going in indefinite maintenance mode. They don't give a flying fuck about the Love and Deep Space drama and that, the community deserves, whatever happened in the Love and Deep Space community. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get why people don't care because the community is insanely toxic. But I will say though, when it comes to the Love and Deep Space community and every other community in the gotcha space, it's mainly the CN side, because they have more power over what happens. So it's mainly them. They're the ones that are behind a lot of these situations. And when it comes to the Western community, we can't really say shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys know whenever there's something going on in the game, if there's some predatory shit going on, the Western community can't really say anything because, well, we have no powers. Mainly the CN community, whenever they complain, that's when the devs listen because, they're the ones putting money in the devs' pockets. So, yeah. But yeah, that's enough yapping. We're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on here. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I'm really interested to see what's going on with the Love and Deep Space community. All right, here we go.
Can we all have a moment, please, of silence?
Whoa! 1.2 stars? What the hell? Yo, what is going on? What happened to the game? 1.2 stars. If you guys don't know, Love and Deep Space, this game has been #1 when it comes to revenue. The amount of money that this game makes, if you guys go check Gotcha revenue, I know there's some misinformation on there, but when you check Gotcha revenue, this game has consistently been on top. It's been making way more money than Genshin for months, almost a year. And to see the game going to 1.2 stars, that is actually insane, bro. Damn, bro. Whatever's going on, man, this is probably big.
For Love and Deep Space, a fallen legend.
This nigga got a tiny vibe. Ain't no way, bro. This nigga got a tiny violin, bro. Ain't no way. All right, let's speed this up.
It was fallen.
That's actually hilarious.
Love and Deep Space has now officially fallen into what is arguably and undeniably one of the worst case scenarios humanly possible. A 1.2 star rating over on the Google Play Store. 100.
This reminds me of Infinity Nikki. You guys remember the Infinity Nikki situation? That was crazy, bro.
83,000 reviews. There have been over 30,000 reviews left in the last 48 hours on the global Google Play Store. Many of these have been one-star
Holy
reviews.
moly.
135,396 as of 4 p.m. on July 1st, 2026. There were 400
Yeah, just end the service, man, at this point. Just the OS, bro. It's over.
one-star reviews removed. And then, okay, now we just garnered several hundred more. There were 400 negative reviews removed, and then 700 now just left over the course of the last 10 minutes, which is crazy. It's
Love in deep space, more like love in depressed state.
genuinely crazy if you think about it. These people are leaving literally one-star reviews by the second, by the actual second, because that is going up by the minute, by hundreds. We're going to hit 140, 50,000, 200,000 negative reviews. And this is entirely deserved because the state of the game right now and the reception from global players is entirely warranted, but how they were treated by Infold and Paper Games is unacceptable. I have made numerous tweets documenting each day.
Okay, let me read this. Love in deep space is in major trouble. Millions of players have unfollowed them across social media. Millions of negative comments have been left across their videos. Chinese players have also sent cow dung. What the? There's no way these niggas sent cow shit to their headquarters. What the fuck is this? Funeral Christ Christ. I don't know what that is, bro. Curse banners and ritual items. Yo, seeing players, I'm gonna be real with you guys. When it comes to, the seeing community, bro, they be taking these games to heart, bro. They really do. They be taking these games to heart. I remember for like the Cookie Run Kingdom community, like there was a situation where like for like the ancient cookies, if you guys if I got some Cookie Run players watching this video, you guys know exactly which drama I'm talking about. Uh they release a dark cacao cookie and he's an ancient cookie. Now a lot of people were expecting them to buff dark cacao cookie because he already released. Like he's already in the game. So they were expecting the devs to just buff him. But instead, what the devs did was they pretty much released a new version of Dark Cacao, right? A new version of the same character, and you have to pull for that different version, which is actually insane. It's like a different rarity. I think it's called Ancient Plus or something like that. I don't know. Awakened Form. And everybody was pissed the fuck off. Like, I think the CN community, they were gonna send like trucks to like to headquarters. It's insane, man.
Everything that has happened, garnering millions of views, thousands of likes each tweet, because not many people are actually talking about it. I'm not sure why. Like, not many YouTubers are covering it. I don't know if they're just scared of the repercussions. They don't want to burn.
Hey, I'm covering it too, man. I'm reacting to this video, bro. I'm creating exposure.
Burn bridges or tarnish any deals that they have with them. It's like when I was covering the drama with Infinity Nikki, none of the Infinity Nikki content creators wanted to cover it because they didn't want to lose their sponsored deals with the company. And I get it.
Hey, bro. Hey, when it comes to the Infinity Nikki drama, hey, bro, I was here for that. I was here for that, bro. That Infinity Nikki drama was peak. That shit was funny.
I get it. Thankfully, I'm not beholden to any of that because I don't care, and I'm willing to, burn bridges.
I'm sorry if I'm pausing a lot, but and that's one of the main things, I like about my channel. And I'm glad that I'm glad that I don't cater to any of these companies, bro. There is not a single company that is holding me by the neck and telling me that I can't say whatever I want to say. I could say whatever the fuck I want to say, bro. Ain't no company gonna tell me, hey, bro, you can't say this shit or you lose your sponsorship. Because guess what? I ain't got no sponsorships right now, bro. And I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can say whatever the fuck I want. And that's like one of the pros when it comes to, you know, you being able to just speak your mind and like you not having a ton of sponsorships. Like, yeah, having a lot of sponsorships is good. You're making a lot of money, but at the same time, if you sign like a contract, you can't really say anything because if you break that contract, well, GG's, bro. So it's like a double-edged sword, But thankfully, this isn't like my main job. This isn't like my main focus. Like YouTube isn't like my actual career. If I end up getting like millions of subscribers in the future, millions of views, then hey man, it is what it is, man. Thank God. But you know, this is just something I want to do for fun, And I also want to use my platform to put these companies in their place because I'm sick and tired of these greedy ass companies doing whatever the fuck they want. It's annoying.
With certain companies, if it means being my unadulterated self, you know, being unabashedly me and making sure to cover the important things when other people won't. Essentially, though, what happened was Love and Deepspace decided to preview a new character, Valko.
Okay.
This was a
all right, now we're getting into it.
Some head CEO.
Okay.
And global players received him incredibly well. Chinese players did not. Chinese players were stating that, you know, he was ugly, he looked too Western.
Okay, let's go back. I wanna fully understand what's going on here.
Decided to preview a new character, Valko.
Valko. So the new character is Valko. Love and Deepspace team addressed the negative reception of the new character. Give free pulls as an apology.
This was a wolf guy, some head CEO, and global players received him incredibly well. Chinese players did not. Chinese players were stating that, you know, he was ugly, he looked too Western. There were a lot of racist, derogatory, and homophobic slurs that were circulating the internet.
I'm not surprised, bro. You know, that part of the CN community, bro, that shit's always gonna be like those people will always exist regardless, bro. Ignore them.
And then it blew up.
Like if you guys play Genshin Impact, you guys remember the Sumeru situation? That was ridiculous, bro. Like a lot of people weren't happy the fact that, you know, in Sumeru, like they didn't show a single black character in Sumeru. And that's a valid complaint because, you know, Sumeru is based off of like Middle Eastern, you know, like you would expect some black characters in Sumeru. The closest we had was like Daya, and she was like lightish brown skinness, you know, which is crazy. So, you know, it's crazy, bro.
Up to a to monolithic proportions, to I think a degree and extent that nobody imagined it could, which has led Love Deep Space to become one of the worst reviewed gacha games in history now. Even worse than Genshin at its worst. Now, the Valko issue wasn't even like, I think the worst part of it. He was just, I think that the tipping point. He was what led the Titanic to crash, effectively. Extreme Chinese players send cow dung, funeral chrysanthemums, curse banners, ritual items to paper games and infolds off of...
So what happened? What happened to Valko? Like why is there why is there so much outrage about this character? He just said the scene community they didn't like him because he was just ugly, you know, or other racist reasons. But besides that, what is the other reason? I think the major reason why is like they canceled the character. I think that's it.
As the Love and Deepspace controversy escalates, the Love and Deepspace Chinese social media accounts reportedly lost around 1 million followers. That was the first tweet I made. Here are tons of pictures documenting everything that was happening, all the different Chinese players, the official statement made from Beijing Daily, the security that were there, the cordoned off areas. So that was the initial reception from Chinese players. There were trailers released for Valko specifically that are now removed.
So that's wait. So this is
from Chinese players. There were
this is Valko. I'm assuming this is Valko.
Trailers released for Valko specifically that are now removed, by the way, from YouTube. And I understand why. I do. It's because Valko is now no longer going to be a part of the game. You know, they're scrubbing him from existence. I get why they decided to remove the videos, but at the same time, you know, they're removing the videos. It kind of sucks. Like, for anyone that was interested in him, his entire history, his purpose, his identity are gone. So you can still click the videos because they are here. You know, the videos themselves are actually here for the time being. I mean, how long will that remain? They decided to delete the videos from their YouTube channel after announcing him, after revealing his trailers. The Love and Deepspace team then went and addressed the negative reception of the new character, and then they gave free polls, two 10 polls, right? It was 10 Deepspace wishes.
Wait, they dropped a tweet? Oh, okay. We're gonna read this tweet and then we're gonna come back to this video. Oh my gosh, dude, they wrote a whole damn essay, bro. So this is like an apology. Okay, let's read this. A letter to all players. Dear Miss Hunters, we sincerely apologize for reaching out once again. Over the past several days, our team has been closely following your conversations and feedback across all platforms. For the issues that have surfaced since the announcement of version 6.0 and the frustration these have caused our community, we want to clearly state we are sorry. As we've expressed before, our vision for Love and Deepspace has always been to build a world that grows alongside you, one that offers a richer, deeper sense of companionship over time. As various issues have arisen in recent days, we have moved quickly to make the necessary adjustments. After reflecting on recent events, we recognize that we moved forward with the introduction of Valko before we were truly ready. In doing so, we let down the players who have supported us from the start, and we also fell short of delivering the experience that players anticipating Valko deserved. After extensive internal discussions, we have decided to make the following changes. We have decided to cancel both the launch and any further development of the new love interest. We also commit that no additional love interest will be introduced in future content plans. What the fuck? What is this apology, bro? There's no way you guys just canceled this nigga and he's gone. Like, he's just gone. For all the people who were saving up for Valko, yeah, go fuck yourself because you're never getting this character ever again. That is insane, man. That's like, imagine, okay, for all my Woo players, imagine, they announce Amyth, right? They show her gameplay, they show everything, and then right before they release Amyth, they're like, oh, sorry, guys, we're not dropping the character anymore. So, yeah, GG's, bro. That's insane. That's what I'm getting from this apology. There's probably something else going on in the background, but based off of what I'm reading so far, a lot of people are expecting this character, but they just completely scrapped this character from the game entirely, and you cannot get him anymore. All other in-game systems and features originally scheduled for version 6.0, including Home 2.0 and AR Photo Booth, as well as the limited time selectable 5-star memory rate-up event, will proceed as planned. The outfits, photo poses, and scenes in the Night Hush box, the second anniversary 4-star memory selection crate, originally planned as rewards for the hunt and Lincoln event will instead be sent to all players for free via in-game mail after the version update. Going forward, the entire team will focus on further developing the stories and long-term companionship experiences of our 5 existing love interests, while ensuring a stable pace of main story production and updates. Raphael's new solar slot memories and companion will be revealed in July. Far Space Colonial Caleb and whatever this is, blah 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 blah. We'll continue to devote all our care. Beginning today, continue for 30 days. Players who log in each day will receive Deepspace Wish via in-game mail. To our community, once again, we apologize because of our actions. The joy you should have found in Lincoln City became a source of distress, and the feelings you hold most dear were hurt. Love in Deepspace has always been about sharing love with you. Blah blah blah. Blah. There are moments. Bro, there's so much fucking yapping in this apology. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so yeah, like I think this is like the worst part about this entire like apology, like him just completely canceling the character. Let me see what people are saying. You're not listening at all to any of us. Valko was the only real good thing we were getting, and so many of us were so excited for him. I've been so excited to finally express his story, and you're taking him away from us instead of just communicating and addressing the actual issues. This is the most tone deaf and nonsensical step backwards imaginable. None of us are asking you to continue to take things away and get our hopes up to help tearing them down like this. If you really decide to cancel Valko because of some really, really disgusting human beings prepared to lose all of us. Okay, now I'm starting to understand what's going on here. So some people are not some people are not satisfied with Valko, so therefore, in Fold, they decided to just completely scrap the character because some people don't like the character, right? Because Styx did say that some people in the scene community were being racist, they thought he was ugly and etc. So Info, they're essentially catering to like, I don't know, like the minority, a small part of the community, and pretty much ignoring like the majority. That's what I'm getting from this so far. Okay, I'm not assuming that that's what's happening. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below, but that's what I'm getting so far in this situation. Bring him back. You can't accept harassment and reward them for it. Sue those people. Don't punish your fan base who have been waiting years for this. Petition to bring back our dear Valko. Just forget about global players then. We don't matter to you. Our opinions mean nothing to you. You should have never released a global server if what the fuck? Global server if you don't even listen to what we want. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what's happening. Yo, that's kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like a lot of people, they wanted this character, and the devs pretty much said, "Yeah, bro. We don't fucking care about what you guys want. We're gonna listen to the people who don't want this character, and we're just not gonna deliver him for you guys." That's insane, bro.
Wishes and 10 Empyrean wishes as an apology. Players did not like
Yeah,
that
that's
at all.
actually crazy,
Global players
man.
were very upset
Like, I would be pissed off if imagine imagine we have like, let's say Yang Yang releasing in like 3.5 in Wua, and then a small portion of the community, they don't like her. They're like, "Oh, she's ugly," or "Her gameplay is trash." And Kuro's like, "Okay, so because this small portion of the community dislikes Yang Yang, we're just gonna completely remove her from the game, and you guys cannot play with her at all." That is wild, bro.
with that. And that was pretty much it at that point. People were like, okay, we're very upset, but we're still gonna get Valko, right? Right? We're still gonna get Valko. And then the next day, they released this message right here, where they confirm that Valko is being removed from the game in his entirety. Like his existence is being completely removed.
That's
No references,
wild,
no
bro.
potential character, nothing. Not just that, but they then go on to state, we commit that no additional love interest will be introduced in future content plans. Under no circumstance will they introduce a future character into the game. No future characters beyond the 5 that currently exist. None. The 5
Yeah, that part right there, I'm kind of confused. What do they mean by we also commit that no additional love interest will be introduced in future content plans? What do they mean by that? Because this is a gotcha game, so like, are they saying like they're not introducing any more characters in the game? Like, what do they mean? Like, are they saying the next characters we release, there's gonna be no love interest with those characters? You'll just pull for them, and like, I don't know, that's pretty much it. Is that what they're saying? Or they're like, yeah, guys, we're not releasing any more characters in the future. This is it. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below.
characters that are in game right now are the only 5 people will ever get. And FYI, apparently Chinese players with global are getting protests on XHS, presumably on the lads XHS account, but not sure on well, I don't know what an XHS is. That is actually really upsetting, because from what I read and heard, they'd always anticipated having a 6th character, a 6th love interest for players in game. So now this is a confirmation that no, there won't be any more. None. I made a point to tweet this, and man, did people latch onto this. This went absolutely viral. This turned this situation into a global.
Like, yeah, like dead ass. Like, at this point, why even release the game global? Like, if this is the way you guys are gonna treat global players, then like, what the fuck is going on? Love and Deepspace caves to the whims of a loud group of upset CN players, confirming their complete cancellation of Valko. And here's another thing too. I want to say. A lot of people, they love to say that the Western community, they love to complain, they like to whine and bitch and moan. You guys remember, like, for like Wua, whenever there's something going on in Wua, whenever us like Western players complain, they're like, "Oh, it's always these Westerners. These Westerners always cry and complain." We got a situation right here where we have a CN community literally bitching and moaning so much to the point where the devs completely scrapped the character from the game, bro. And this isn't the first time the scene community has done this. They did this to the uh Snowbreak. They did this to Snowbreak. They did this to multiple gotcha games. I'm not saying the entirety of the scene community, but a small portion of the scene community, the loud, all right, the loud part of the scene community. These people are the real issue, bro. And the fact that these devs, they just cater to these people, it's absolutely insane, bro. It's crazy. Oh, dude, I just press continue on OBS instead of the actual video.
Catastrophe. It got so bad that just 5 hours ago, it was rated 2.2 stars. And then it dipped all the way to 1.2. Once again, we had 136, 76 1-star reviews. Now, okay, it has not been updated. They're the same amount of reviews currently.
What's going on here?
The devs are upset. All their hard work will just get deleted. 3 entire years worth of development, chat, of a character and a love interest. 3 years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I low-key also feel bad for, the devs or the people who are behind this character. Like, imagine working on something for so long, and then out of nowhere, you get a text message saying, "Hey man, I'm sorry, man, but this project that you were working on for like the past 3 years, yeah, we're taking it and we're throwing it away. Just forget about it, nigga. I would fucking crash out. Like, nigga, I would literally crash out, bro. It's over. I'm crashing out. Ain't no way y'all taking my hard work, not even just mine, but everybody else. Y'all taking our hard work and y'all just throwing it in the trash. There's no fucking way. Just because of this small, loud minority of the community. Yo, y'all niggas, y'all niggas, these companies, y'all need to stop catering to these dumbass people, bro. Stop catering to these loud ass individuals, bro. Just stop. It's not gonna do you any better, bro. If you have a loud portion of the community, not even allowed, if you have the entire community, 80% of the community, 99% of the community telling you we want this character, give them the fucking character. Don't listen to the 1%, the small portion of the community, and say, hey, but they don't like the character, so therefore we're just gonna completely scrap the character. Why? Just why? I feel like there's something something deeper going on here. Like maybe like they're receiving threats, like because you guys know how it is when it comes to like these CM players, bro, and how they take these gotcha games. Like they take these gotcha games to heart, bro. These devs probably received some insane threats, and they're like, "Yeah, man, we're just gonna scrap the character because we don't want to deal with that bullshit." So, yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, bro. This is crazy.
Years of potentially dozens of different staff members' lives dedicated to fleshing him out, integrating him into the story, designing him fully, everything. And it's all just ruined because some upset Chinese players happen to voice their discontent with it. The sad music in the background, Manny says, "Think you want to adopt cats and dogs."
And here's the thing, too. If you don't like the character, then just don't pull for the fucking character. Like, what is this? If you don't want the character, if you think the character is ugly, do yourself a favor and just don't pull for the character. Like, why are these people pretending as if they're being forced to, like, get the character? You don't want the character, don't pull for them. It's that fucking simple. It's literally that simple. What is, like, are these kids?
What? It's unbelievable, right? I can
Grown ass
understand why
adults,
there are things
man.
like, I'm truly heartbroken. Many of my colleagues in the production team were also devastated after today's meeting. After the announcement of the new character's offline appearance, many were in tears. There was nothing we could do. The public opinion was too overwhelming. It was escalated to political and legal issues by malicious individuals, and the continuous official media reports and trending topics made it all futile. Everyone
They probably got the government involved, bro. Once they got the government involved, there ain't nothing they can do about it. It's the same shit with um the snowbreak situation. Once like the CCP gets involved, it's like, nigga, there's really nothing they can do. So I understand, man, That's why I'm not gonna like place the blame on Infold 100%. I am gonna place the blame on them regardless because they are catering to these dumbass people. But at the same time, these Chinese toxic this these to- I was about to say these toxic. These toxic Chinese players seriously need to get a grip. If you don't like the character, if you don't want the character, do yourself a favor and don't pull for the character. Period. End of story. Nobody is forcing you to do it. There's not a gun right next to your head, and there's nobody forcing you to pull that character. Just don't do it and just move on.
felt depressed. We wish him freedom and happiness upon returning to the grasslands. Little wolf, please be happy. We're home. We won't have to suffer malice anymore. Anyone who has made games understands how much work went into it, how many revisions were needed, how many meetings were held, and how many overtime hours were required. I raised him from birth and witnessed his death. All that because some upset people on social media lashed out. Unbelievable. Then 5 hours ago, Cal posted this, a comment showing all parts of the Chinese side drama of Love and Deepspace. Here is the tweet in specific, but we just open the images. And then Paper Game in Deepspace. Here is the tweet in specific, but we just
All right, let me read this. The company deliberately gutted every trace of Chinese identity from your version of the game. Chinese New Year's events was deleted from the script. The Lantern Festival greeting was removed across every language version. While the holiday imagery was kept, proving it was a deliberate directive, not a translation choice. Mid-Autumn Festival was renamed to a fictional name. Christmas and Halloween kept their real names. Chinese text was mainly redrawn out of cutscene animations. Chinese food was erased from date scenes, 4 date menus, 0 Chinese dishes in a game made by a Chinese company. Calligraphy illustration had its Chinese character scrubbed for international release. A government-backed collaboration promoting Chinese sports culture at the Asian Winter Games was posted 3 times domestically and 0 times on any international channel. Who cares, bro? Like, is it just me or like when it comes to like these games? Why the fuck does like why do some of these people, especially like the scene community, why do they want these games to represent their nation or their country so bad? Like, I don't fucking care, dude. Like, it's just a video game. I play the game to have fun, and that's it. I didn't play the game so it can like represent my country. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't get this shit. It's just me personally, like, I just don't care, bro. Like, this is just pettiness. Like, oh, you guys didn't represent us Chinese folks. You guys didn't represent us, so we're gonna cancel it. Like, oh my gosh, bro. It is, dude, just this drama is starting to piss me the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is so annoying. Are you playing a video game or are you like I don't get it. I don't get this. This is a video game. Why are we trying so hard to make a game represent like why are we trying to involve like politics, holidays? Like why are we trying so hard to implement reality into these games? The whole point of gaming is to escape reality. That's the whole point. That's literally the whole point. Is to escape reality. Like sure, you can be disappointed if like oh there's no like Chinese holiday event. Okay, cool. But is this reaction necessary? Like, is this outrage necessary? Do we have to like harass the devs? Do we have to send threats? Do we have to do all these things just because the game didn't properly represent Chinese culture? Like, what the fuck is this bullshit, man? This is goofy.
Open the images. And then Paper Games in folder hiding all Valko related content. So again, I noted that they did, and there's reason for that. Then the Chinese government is now involved.
Yeah, just what I said earlier. Once the government is involved, nigga, it's cooked, dude. Like it's literally cooked. There's nothing they can do. Once the government, the CN government is involved, wrap it up, man. But dude, yeah, that's the drama, man. This video is very, very long, and I'm pretty sure there's like some more context in this video. You guys can go ahead and watch Stix's video. I'm gonna put the link in a description down below. But this is wild, bro. Like this is low key starting to piss me off because I'm the type of person where like whenever I'm playing a video game, I don't I don't play video games. How can I say this? The main reason why I like playing games is to number one, escape reality, number two, have fun, and that's pretty much it. Right? And of course make some content because I am a youth. But yeah, like that's the reason why I like playing games. And yeah, everybody has their own reasons to playing video games, but I think we can all agree that playing video games it helps us, relax our minds, it lets us have fun, and it gives us the opportunity to escape from reality. You don't have to worry about bills and none of that bullshit. You're just playing games and having fun, and then playing games with friends. That's what really matters. Like, just why? Like, why are we trying so hard to make these games represent culture and all this shit? Who fucking cares, dude? Who cares? Can be disappointed, but this outrage is just unnecessary. It is. It's completely unnecessary. These people, they have no fun, bro. They have no fun. They're not fun at parties. They're fucking lame. This shit is just weird behavior, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you guys have any more context, please put them in the comment section down below. I'll probably pin a comment that provides, a full summary as to what's going on. But all I'm getting from this is that you have a small, like a small portion of the Love and Deepspace community that are just filled with a bunch of dumbasses just bitching and whining, and because they're doing all this nonsense, they completely cancel the character that a lot of people are looking forward to for like years. It's ridiculous. But guys, have a good one. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Adios.